This is the North Carolina Black Summit, conceived in the office of Ralph Campbell, the state auditor and the only African American ever to be elected to the North Carolina Council of State, with Brad Thompson his advisor. The alliance, organized under its first chairman, Moses Carey, a long-term Orange County commissioner and chairman of the Organization of Black County Officials.
We didn't have any means of communicating with each other than by informal means, based on when we saw each other at various meetings and what have you. So I took the initiative to get a few of these leaders together along with Brad and Ralph, and we decided that we needed to have a means to officially communicate and work with each other, because we realized that we had similar goals and objectives, but we didn't have any means of communicating those goals and objectives collectively to our member associations. So that's how the alliance got started.
Quickly, the alliance focused on 5 areas that are important to African Americans across the state: educational improvement, political empowerment, economic disparity, social justice, elimination of healthcare disparities. These became the 5 issue statements, and positions were developed to support each one. It became clear that these issues cannot be addressed by elected officials alone. Therefore, it was decided that the membership should be expanded to advocacy organizations. So our initial members: NC Congress members, the NC Black Municipal Officials, the NC Organization of Black County Officials, the NC Conference of Mayors, the NC Caucus of Black School Board Members, the NC Legislative Black Caucus Foundation. Were joined by advocacy organizations: NC Black Leadership Caucus Foundation, NC NAACP, NC AFL-CIO, NC State Employees Association of North Carolina, the North Carolina Association of Educators, the NC Black Lawyers, the Old North State Medical Society, the Masons of North Carolina, NC Institute for Minority Economic Development, the Support Center, the NC Black Publishers Association, the NC Association of Community Development Corporations, the Institute for Minority Economic Development. The goals and success of the organization can be best described by our second chair, Fred Yates, mayor of Windfall and chair of the Eastern North Carolina Civic League.
Well, we came together and we were able to elect people of color to positions that were vacant before. Ralph Campbell, of course, you know, the only living and dead person that belonged to the Council of State. And that position now is open. We don't have a person of color on the Council of State. So that would be one of the goals I would be looking forward to working on in the 2016 election.
It became clear that we needed an opportunity to come together to discuss important issues, to share, and just to get to know each other. So the NC Black Summit was founded, and from the beginning, it was popular and attracted people from all across the state. It was a place where everybody was important. We had some great speakers. We have had some great entertainment. But most of all, we have been inspired to do better. Richard Hooker, a school board member from Shelby and current chair of the Alliance, sees a bright future.
We want to continue to develop a strategy, a more effective communication plan to reach beyond the local communities, the state communities, and of course national, and building national alliances. Also, we want to create a vehicle to enhance leadership development, to provide a reproduction mechanism that can develop and cultivate and nurture emerging leaders in our state and in our community.
So 10 years go by pretty fast. But there have been achievements. The NC minimum wage now mirrors the national minimum wage. There have been no executions in North Carolina. The General Assembly has appropriated money for low-wealth schools. The Voting Rights Act was reenacted before being gutted by the Supreme Court. The Wilmington 10 received a pardon of innocence. There have been no new landfills established. The NAACP has led the nationally acclaimed Moral Monday movement. But there have also been setbacks. The Racial Justice Act was repealed. Redistricting has changed the political profile of our General Assembly and congressional representation. NC continues to vote against the interests supported by the vast majority of African Americans. The percent of sheriffs and district attorneys remains very low, and many more can be listed. But the Alliance and the NC Black Summit remain a wonderful experience for those who are active and participate. These comments from our Vice Chair, Commissioner Viola Harris of Edgecombe County, may say it best.
I believe the Alliance will stay strong because some of our core partners believe that we still have some of the same issues, and we haven't finished yet, so we still have a course that we need to stay on. So I believe the Alliance is going to build and build, bring in more members, more partners, and make sure that our voices are heard on the state level as well as the national level.
So we begin a new decade with capable leadership. We have come a long way, but the road ahead of us is even longer. While we celebrate the achievements of the past 10 years, the purpose for which we were founded and the need for this gathering continue to be urgent. 10 years is a great start.